I feel like I have to keep this. I feel like I have... Oh no. Oh no, how do I beat burn? Alright, we drew a land. That's a good start. That's a good start. We have a lot of basics in this deck, right? So we get to turn to Oblivion Ring this. By that I mean Oblivion Ring this. Yep. Wait, do I even care about this? I probably don't, right? Yes, I do, because I have Utopia Sprawl. Jacob, please don't hit Dad's monitors. Jacob. Alright. Table, desk is going up. Out of toddler reach. Enjoy the ride, Twitch chat. Everyone enjoy the ride. Lotus Petal's an okay one. Do this, make white. How much does this make now? Makes 1, 2. This is my 3/3. My 3/3 is amazing. Block this goblin guide here in a second. Oh, that turned on Price of Progress. Yes, it did. Yep. He like double fire blasted here, be exactly dead. That's exactly what's about to happen. Yep. Wow. Brutal. Yep. Why do I say things like that? Get double fire blasted, be exactly dead? Why do you open your mouth, Hogland? Why would you say words like that for your burn opponent to hear? Just the deadest of dead. Alright. They're not killing our enchantments. Cast out's probably slow. Hey. Oh, I never restarted Magic Online, did I? Alright, I'm gonna do a quick sponsor plug. Good morning, afternoon, good night to everyone, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for joining us here. My name is Jeff Logan. We're hanging out playing some Magic the Gathering online. If you're enjoying what you see, please hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything, helps other people find my stuff. If you're really enjoying what you see, please consider subscribing on Twitch or becoming a patron on Patreon. Those both help support myself financially directly so we can spend more time doing stuff like this and less time doing other things. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors, mggotraders.com. We love to buy and sell Magic online cards with you. If you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout, then you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience. They do custom playmats, mouse pads, sleeves. They really do it all. And finally, SpareDeck.com. They offer kind of a unique service. They will rent you any physical, standard, or modern deck. You can rent a deck for a weekend or up to an entire month with them. Oh, did it really not submit my sideboard? Oh, I'm going to be really tilted if this just didn't submit my sideboard. Oh, it did. Good. God bless. I was going to be real upset. Do we keep Leyline no lands, chat? Alright, I'm gonna go get my standing pad from Jacob, who took it across the other room. Let me know if you think we should keep Leyline no lands. Probably not at 7, right? Probably not at 7. If we were at like 6 with the scry, 6 with the scry, I think we'd snap this off. Heroes Never Ball versus Goblin Guide. I mean, this is a keep, right? And remember, one of the nice things about this deck is we can just cast our ley lines when we draw them, which is nice. And like we have things like Kruphix's Insight to find them, so all right, so that's a Parallax Wave and a Sylvan Library. We get 3? This thing gets 3 enchantments? Holy crap. That's really good. Is that good? That feels great. I got the forest here. Oh crap. That was a punt. I don't know why I thought I had 2 white. I have to take a hit from this. So Parallax Wave. Oh, wait, I should exile that guy. So we need to find an Opalescence or Starfield of Nyx. I think I'm going to go ahead and exile this so we don't take a hit here. Let it trigger so we get the land. That guy. We're at 12, so we could die here. Yep. I assume we're dead here. Should just mulligan more aggressively for... Yeah, it's a creature. Alright, so we get some live looks here. And a lot of mana in play. Sure. Doomwake Giant. Okay, well that means I can go Doomwake into Parallax Wave, right? And we're not dead to the cards in their hand, otherwise I would have done it already. So this is 6. That's 7, 8, 9, right? Yep, so I'll target this. Oh, wait. This doesn't go away yet, right? Oh, I thought I should read my cards. Weird. Alright, well that's awkward. I can't undo anything. Yeah, I have black from Fertile Ground. I also can fetch a Bayou with this. So I should have kept Kruphix's Insight here. Probably gonna die now. So this doesn't... Fading isn't vanishing. Fading, the thing doesn't go away until... Yeah, they're all gonna come back on my next upkeep is what happens. Yeah, when you need to remove fading and banishing are awkwardly the same but slightly different. And now I'm not going to have enough mana to do other things, which sucks. Then I don't have 2 enchantments to kill all their stuff. I need to kill all their stuff. Am I getting double fire blasted again? Sounds likely. Alright, so what would have happened if I would have cast Kruphix's Insight? 3, 4, 5, 6. That'd have hit Opalescence, so we still wouldn't have found the land and we would have died. Still would have found the land and we would have died. Alright. Fading is fixed. Fading is fixed vanishing, or is vanishing fixed fading? Because fading is really old. Fading is from Odyssey block originally. Or sorry, Mercadian Mask block, and vanishing is from Time Spiral. Yeah, vanishing definitely came second. So I'll throw phasing in there too. Phasing and vanishing are different. They're very different. Vanishing and fading are essentially the same, with the key difference being fading dies when you go to remove a counter but can't, and vanishing dies when you remove the last counter. It's weird to me that there's no Rest in Peace in the 75 with the Helm combo with Leyline. I feel like, especially with this one Enlightened Tutor, you kind of want to rip, probably. Yeah, this seems fine, right? Get to do this on 1, this on 2. Oh, this deck is just like the memeiest of memes, right? Like, it's probably like oops all spells, or like, it's probably worse than Land Nauseam. Land Nauseam is actually pretty competitive. Mechanic Island Ponder, sure. Yeah, this deck has a combo of having unlimited removal with Opalescence plus some memes aren't funny. Yep. I don't know, this seems neat. It's definitely doing something neat. It's 10 out of 10. Interesting. Make a permanent legendary besides Leyline of Singularity. Not that I'm aware of. Ugh. Hi, older son. What do you think?
Car.
That is a car on the TV, yep.
Oh no, car.
Oh no, the car got in a wreck.
Car.
A Sharpie. Well, if this is Storm, could be Delver, could be Speak and Show. Still not quite sure yet. Could be Stoneblade with a red splash. He's saying car, and he's saying car. Alright, so I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this Forest. So let's just play Enchantress Presence around a days, which is nice. Wonder if I'm supposed to fetch a basic Plains here where they don't have Stifle up. Yeah, that's probably true. I'm probably supposed to have fetched a basic Plains here. Nope, nope, nope. That's not the mana I want. Oh, good. We can undo Lotus Petal. God bless. Trigger, always yield. Maybe. We'll see. Would like this to make white mana. We definitely have a lot of ways to make lots of mana. So their mana denial and their soft counters are not stellar. Yeah, Deathrite Shaman is not particularly good against us. You're not wrong. Wasteland these, opponent. It's a true name. Is this my true nemesis? This could just race us. Oh, we have a Doomwake Giant, right? We need a Doomwake Giant. Where's old Doomy at? Big Daddy Dooms. Another Serra Sanctum, that's great. What do you mean can't remove enchantments? They're gonna be able to bolt my Enchantress presence now. You're forcing my Opalescence. That's rude, opponent. I like my Opalescence, opponent. That was rude. I'm getting bolted at end step here. Feels like I'm getting bolted. They're just gonna try and race me here, basically. Really? You think so? We're actually going to kill them pretty quickly here, right? Like, we get this Opalescence going on. Sylvan Library, sure. Let's cast this. Leave green floating. Trigger these. You can play Serra Sanctum. Tap it for 5. Play Sylvan Library. Well, we're certainly drawing all the cards here. Eating a brainstorm in response? Sure. I'm going to 12. Wonder if I can put enough things into play that we'll be able to race this. I guess I can try and replenish this turn. Oh, we just hit another Opalescence, so that's sweet. Two of our enchantments are summoning sick here. The non-summoning sick Enchantress presence are going to swing in. Alright, this puts it on a 12, and the other Opalescence is actually lethal next turn, right? Open some of these lands that I don't need. See if they leave back their Sylvan Library, their True Nemesis or not. Sure. What happens when you Opalescence, you mean? Another Wasteland is pretty good. Opalescence is non-aura enchantments. So explicitly says non-aura. Yep. Maybe I'm supposed to discard the cast out so I can get it back with Replenish. That's kind of funny. Is my Twitch locking up? Yeah, I think we're having some buffering issues. I'm not sure if it's on my end or Twitch's. Here, Jacob. Jacob Jeffrey! That is not okay, bud. Here's some goldfish that you asked for. Yeah, it's not just your end, it's definitely on my end. Jake, you need to go sit over there, please. For those of you watching on YouTube in the future, we're taking a short break so I can restart the stream on another Twitch server. Serra Sanctum is perfect. How's that working? Are we alive? Are we alive? It looks like changing Twitch servers might have done it. Doesn't look like I've dropped any frames since we hit the new one. Seems fine. Alright, so it must have been Twitch's end. Alright, so we hit the Serra Sanctum off the Sylvan Library trigger. And then let's go ahead and replenish here. Yeah, probably whatever server I was connected to on Twitch's end is just not working. So I cycled the cast out so we could bring it back into play with the replenish. It could just be bad packets between me and whatever server I was connected to. So the Opalescence, draw some more cards, because why not? And we actually have lethal enchantments here. Our enchantments are very lethal. Yeah, these Enchantress presences are real good. And when you have two Opalescence, they make each other 4/4s. swing with my Sylvan Library. One of the nice things about Magic Online, you have to like manually keep track of what's what. That just puts power and toughness and everything for you. If opponent has a lightning bolt, they can bolt this and they still take 12. So that's not good enough. Yeah, it's actually kind of sweet. No, I don't think we're going to play any Hex tonight. I played some Hex this morning. Is this a Leyline of the Void matchup? I feel like this could almost be a click submit matchup. Declan is definitely awake. I'm going to run upstairs and grab him really quick, but let me know if you think this is a Leyline matchup, a Leyline of the Void matchup, if I'm just supposed to click submit. I feel like maybe we're just supposed to click submit. I can see Lotus Petal not being great. Engineered Plague does seem okay. It kills Pyromancer and True Name. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's do that. Let's just swap that. I feel like the rest of our deck's kind of well set up for this matchup. Thanks to everyone that stayed in the stream through the brief connection issue there. Not sure if it was on my end or Twitch's end or somewhere in between. But restarting on a new server seems fine. How's my day been? It's been okay. We played Grixis Shadow for the first time in Modern. That deck's really good, believe it or not. Believe it or not, Grixis Shadow deck, A-okay in Modern. Pretty good. You have taken my pants and pulled them all the way down, opponent. You have seen all of my naughty bits. What will you do with the information? Please don't use it to Cabal therapy me. Not a fan of the Cabal or their therapy. Weird, we went live this afternoon. We started about 2 o'clock on Monday's Demir Spy. We did the blue-black reanimator deck. It just posted to YouTube. It was not pretty, to give a TLDR. It was definitely any of the viewers that had connection issues there. It was not on your end. It was on my end or Twitch's end. One of the two. Yeah, I'm gonna make white here with this, probably. Five, yeah, basically, that's the TLDR. And Parallax Wave, along with Opalescence, gives you unlimited removal, because Parallax Wave can Parallax Wave itself and permanently exile their creatures, which is nice. Yeah, the Grixis Shadow League is live on YouTube. I actually just published Reanimator and Grixis Shadow now. You want a snack? You want pretzels? You want pretzels? Okay. Is there another bowl down here? Oh, there's a plate. You want pretzels?
No, I go.
You have a plate of pretzels. Enjoy. Delver resolves. Do I want to run into Stifle or do I want to run into Wasteland? They definitely play Wasteland. They might not play Stifle. If they Stifle this, I can still Sylvan Library. Alright, I think I just want extra green sources at this point. I'm gonna try and stick this. If they counter this, we can stick Parallax Wave and buy some time with that. Like, this is like a spell pierce, like we're gonna get pierced at some point anyways, yeah. And we could maybe play around days, but we definitely can't afford to play around a spell pierce against the deck with turn 1 Delver. I said turn 2 Delver, but early Delver we probably can't afford to play around stuff. I wonder if I want to stick this or if I want to do these two next turn. I might just want to do these two next turn, honestly. If they play another threat out, I'll probably Parallax Wave. If we play something else after this, it'll be something else off the donation queue. See my Twitter post, I didn't mean to brag, but I'm very proud since the first time I played Tron. I don't know if I saw it. Nice. Yeah, the Tron deck is very good. It's kind of obnoxious how good the Tron deck is, if we're being completely honest. Okay, so now that I drew Oblivion Ring, I think I'm actually going to play around days and just play this. Again, if we get Spell Pierce, we get Spell Pierce. We're probably getting something pierced at some point anyways. Our deck has a lot of expensive spells, but if we can afford to play around days, let's play around days with this deck. I guess this could also get Stifled, right? Nice. Okay, so that takes a lot of pressure off the table. Remember, we're like kind of like a pseudo combo deck, right? Like we just want to like make sure we're not dying in the in between. How much is a Hex donation deck? Usually $5. We play for an hour, so 3 to 4 matches. Same thing with Magic decks. You're going to message me and make sure it's something reasonable that I'm willing to play. Especially because like right now we're getting kind of close to the end of the ladder season, so I have to be a little bit careful. I gotta make sure things are competitive so I don't drop my ladder rank and miss the CCS. Yes, that is the truest advice I can give anyone. If you actually think something should be banned in Modern, you should probably be playing it. Actually, not even Modern, just like any format in general. If something is good enough that you think it should be banned, you should play it. It's resolving. Alright, gobble that guy. You don't play nearly enough stasis? You're not wrong, we don't play any. It's weird that the things that are exiled by Parallax Wave don't go underneath it. Like every other card on Magic Online.
Huh? Daddy? Okay. Let me just start.
Yeah, that's true. It only applies to Magic. Don't do it in real life.
Mommy! I want mommy! Mommy!
Serra, Sanctum. Alright, that's pretty good. I'm gonna play this out. I'm gonna go ahead and commune with the gods, see what we get here. Details on donation decks there. Non-aura. Okay, so Opalescence is better. If I do this, that means this will make 1, 2, 3, 4, which means I could Spell Pierce this. I don't want them to Spell Pierce this. Let's go ahead and play this out. Oh, I should exile this in response, right? Probably. I have a force, yep. They had a bolt too as your last card. That's pretty good. All right, you can find all of my deck lists under the YouTube videos. They're always linked there. So I gave them an extra elemental token by timing my Parallax Wave poorly. So we need another Opalescence here soon.
Boys, come upstairs.
Oh, they have a Jace in their deck? Oh, this is a big fish, right? Alright, so this is gonna go to 1. We need to hit an Opalescence effect now. That's really bad for us. So top. Alright, they're out of gas at least. They're getting this back. Oh no, this is when... I don't actually know how this works. Alright, so we want to hit an Opalescence or a Return to the Vaults next turn. I want to crack this. Oh, I should probably crack this fetch line now so we can guaranteed shuffle the top cards of our deck so we don't get stifled.
Why are you pushing me? What? I see what you did.
This puts us
cool.
This puts us dead to Bolt, but I think I'm okay with that. I'm gonna grab this in case we draw Doomwake Giant. I can stabilize the board for a turn.
Mommy doesn't want to go up.
And we got 3 looks.
Mommy will jump with you.
Another Parallax Wave. Okay, so let's go top.
Yo, Mommy,
So play Parallax Wave, trigger this.
You climb. And jump.
So we draw the Sylvan Library, and we put this down, and we cast the Sylvan Library and draw another card.
No. Hey, no.
Okay, we get 3 more looks next turn, possibly more. Oh, I should have played this land out, right? More pretzels.
Thank you. Tell Daddy thank you.
You're doing well, D-boy.
Can I have a
So
print?
this guy... Do I want to just go to 1 here? Nah, I'm just gonna get rid of these, I think.
Can you share with Mommy?
So we don't die to the Deathrite Shaman activation. So we're gonna lose this Parallax Wave during our upkeep
Can you
here.
open the box upstairs?
We're dead to a Lightning Bolt at any point here. Are they dead to Opalescence? No, not quite, because this is going away, right? Otherwise, it would have been 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What?
It's a shame. It's exactly 15 if this wasn't die. Excuse me. Opponent chose to shuffle. That's good for us.
You want to go upstairs? Oh, you don't want to go upstairs because Daddy has prints.
This one's gonna go away. They get all their stuff back.
Daddy has pets.
Oh god, Kruphix's Insight is really good. We're gonna leave this on top of our deck though, right? So that way we can draw it with the Fertile Ground by casting it. No. Alright, so I'm gonna do this and cast Fertile Ground here, which triggers my Enchantress presence. Okay. Then I'll tap this for green. Cast this Kruphix's Insight. Oh, I should have played this and used a white off of that, right? Probably. Alright, this gives us 3 looks at an Opalescence. Oblivion Ring, Sylvan Library. Okay, these give us more draws at least. So I'll play this. Play this Wild Growth on here, draw a card. That's an Opalescence. Alright, do we get to combo now? I feel like we get to combo now. Right, so I tap this, cast this Opalescence. I believe this does the trick, right? So I use this to target itself, and then when it comes to play, it puts everything back. So now I hold priority, and I use this to exile this, and I use this to exile this, I use this to exile this, and then in response to all of those, I use it to exile itself. So then it comes back, and then all 3 of these things will be permanently exiled. Yeah, buddy. Alright, we're doing it, chat. This is what doing it looks like. For anyone that was unsure what doing it looks like, this is doing it with regards to this deck.
The book? Come on, let's go upstairs.
This is, for when people are wondering, what is this deck trying to do? This is what the deck is trying to do. They're going to 4 here, I believe. These are summoning sick. Our enchantments are summoning 5, sorry. Yeah, bolt incoming, right? They do get a shot at bolts and cantrips into bolts. Ah! Magic Online! Why? Why? Oh, that's a tilt. That's a tilt. I wonder if I could have avoided a damage at some point that game. Wonder if I could have avoided a damage at some point that game. Alright. We get to play game 3 on the play. Real life reared back up and slapped us right in the dinglers, yep. I feel like I'm supposed to mulligan this. It just doesn't have any acceleration in it. This hand is much better. Much better. Bottom of that. I'm gonna fetch a basic forest here on 1, play around Stifle a little bit. It's fine. We get a game 3 here. Hopefully we can win a game 3. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I gave them an extra token, right? Because I timed my removal of their Young Pyromancer wrong. So if I would have been at 4, we'd have won that game. Yeah, that makes me feel better. So definitely the deck should have won that game and won the match. But now I'm an idiot, so we're here playing a 3rd game. I forgot about the extra token. We talked about that. We talked about the timing on my taking the Pyromancer. I was wrong, so they got a token on the Force of Will that they didn't need to get. It's a tough, and little things, they really add up. And like, again, those are the kind of things you want to focus on, right? Like if the thing you focus on is, oh, my opponent's so lucky, they ripped the lightning bolt and they killed me, there was nothing I could do. It's like, well, no, my decision that I made earlier that game that ended up netting my opponent an extra token, that's the reason I lost that game. I lost that game because I gave my opponent an extra token, and then I ended up 1 hit point short at the end to allow my opponent to have that out. So, you know, players that are good at Magic aren't necessarily luckier than everybody else. They're just minimizing the amount of outs that they give their opponents. So being lucky means giving your opponent being good means giving your opponent the least amount of chances to be lucky, is what I'm trying to say. So it doesn't mean you eliminate all chances of them winning the game, but you are slowly eliminating outs by playing well. Yeah, the fact that the presence result is kind of huge here. It means even if they counter other stuff, everything's just going to cantrip through. Although I guess once I play this will die to a bolt, right? So like, that's a thing. Maybe I'm supposed to hold this so I can fetch a Bayou. I don't know. Using this while they're tapped out seems appealing. Best way to do this with Karakas them, right? Wow, they forced the Opalescence. I wonder if they found the force off of the Brainstorm. Oh, come on. That's frustrating. Wait, did they just mess up? They just clicked through their Surgical Extraction? They cast Surgical Extraction, didn't exile anything. Alright, sure. Alright, I'll take a punt. I'll take a misclick for 100. Opponent said, oh my god, I just blew it. Yep. I punted game 2 if it makes you feel better, opponent. I mean, like, that's not spooky. Like, if you have Surgical in your deck, it's to take Opalescence out in this matchup, right? Like, that's your goal. Snap Surgical next turn, right? Pay 2 life, pass, pay 2 life, look at your hand. Cast a really terrible Gataxian Probe, go. Is it Death Ray Shyamalan? Surgical, make sure they tilted past the turn. Alright, Parallax Wave, please. Alright, Utopia Sprawl. Making green with this. I guess we can see what we draw. I might make black with this. I mean, Delver doesn't play a basic island. But he plays plenty of actual islands. You have another force here. We're dead in 2 to these 2, so like, we kind of need some stuff. Alright. Well, that draws a card at least next turn. Next turn we're going to have a bunch of mana, so maybe we can draw into some good stuff here. Parallax Wave would be very good for us, right? We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have like 13 mana next turn. Please don't Cabal Therapy me. Please don't Cabal Therapy me. Please don't Cabal Therapy me. I like my Utopia Sprawl. I want to draw a card with it. Alright, still need Parallax Wave. That's really bad for us. That means we just lost one of our 2 draws. Alright, Kruphix's Insight was 10 out of 10, one of the best draws in our deck. Green here. There's a Parallax Wave and an Enchantress Presence or 2. Alright. Can we squeeze out of this? So this makes this much mana. Let's draw some cards. It looks like they're auto passing, right? Or maybe they're just auto yielding to the trigger. Let's make 7 mana currently. This is 9. This is exactly 9. Right, I want to play around Spell Pierce, right? Hey, Rookie XP with the 2-month resubscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. So Parallax Wave, sweet. All right, let's play Wave. See some more Bogland with a playset of Merry Caravans. Will do. Sylvan Library, hit all these triggers. All right, we need to not get double bolted out of this game now. That's the goal. Don't get double bolted out of this game. All right, pass the turn. Discard this. Discard this. Discard this. Yeah, I don't need those. We actually just have lethal next turn, right? We get to play Starfield of Nyx. And they die. Yeah, Starfield's the 5th Opalescence. Exactly correct. And 30, but should there be more Enlightened Tutors, even more virtual card beats? I don't know. I'm just playing a decklist card for card. This is a donation decklist, so I haven't put any actual factual zero thought into what's going on in this decklist. Yeah, Starfield is also non-auras, that is correct. There's only 19 cards left in our deck right now. Did we get him? I think we got him, chat. Oh, yeah, on the scoreboard. On the scoreboard. Turn 6 and 2/3 of the deck is gone, right? All right, sweet. 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 Our sweet pile of Parallax Waves and Opalescences. It actually does seem okay against Delver, right? Like, we have a lot of mana. We got our first legacy match with 5th time's the charm. This deck is officially better than Blue-Black Reanimator because we're 1-1 with this and we 0-3'd with that. Was that match longer than the first league? Almost, yeah. We've been playing this league for 51 minutes and we 0-3'd with Reanimator in 42 minutes. We sponsored Plug during after the first one because I had to restart Magic Online. Or during the first one? Yeah, that sounds great. We are not speed. We are playing a meme, but it is not a speed meme. This is a settle in. This is a buckle up. It's gonna be a long ride meme. By attacking 5 times with Leyline of the Void, right? All right, I think we just hedge Wasteland in the dark here and go fetch basic forest. Put that on here. I punted one of them, Demir, and I think I boarded wrong in a second, but we ran pretty bad. On top of me making mistakes, we ran bad, which is not a good combination. If you're going to make mistakes, you need to run good. All right, we have all of the mana we could ever want. By that I mean we have a little bit of mana. Yeah, I'm not gonna play around Spell Pierce. You get 3 of these, right? So, Opalescence, Parallax Wave, Sylvan Library. Ding, ding, ding. Your turn opponent. Got the combo in hand. So for those of you that weren't here earlier for the combo in this deck is Parallax Wave plus Opalescence gives us an unlimited amount of creature removal because you can respond to your Parallax Wave triggers by Parallax Waving, exiling itself, and then it comes back into play and it's never there to see the other things come back. I think I'm just playing Sylvan Library here. Not quite sure what our opponent's doing yet. They could be like Storm or some kind of combo deck, so maybe I'm supposed to be rushing. Bricking on it at some point. You're not wrong. It's probably going to happen. You're upkeeping your return target enchantment card. Oh yeah, that's great. And a Serra Sanctum. Well, that's who wants to pay 8 here. I probably don't need to keep this one, right? I'll put that one back. I'm gonna keep these 2. I'm gonna keep these 2. It could be show and tell, which makes keeping this Oblivion Ring in hand really good. I'm gonna cast this Opalescence and get in here with my Sylvan Library. My Sylvan Library is feeling frisky. The Sylvan Library wants to put its dukes up here and get in there. Give them the old left-right jab. Force pitching Progenitus. Color me intrigued, opponent. Color me intrigued. Force pitching Progenitus. Okay? Okay? I like the cut of your jib. there any reason you're not playing the Angel of Glory's Rise version? The Angel of Glory's Rise version of Oops All Spells takes one more card to combo. Are they playing Hypergenesis? Are we about to get Hypergenesis? It feels like I'm about to get Hypergenesis, chat. This is a violent outburst. I am so good at this game. Just like the soul reads, just like the I know what this is. We're gonna win, right? Because we've got Starfield of Nyx plus Parallax Wave plus Oblivion Ring. We're gonna beat them, right? We just get to exile all of their creatures? Oh no, they have Progenitus. That's protection from things. Alright, this is my stuff. Rats! If we would have not cast this and just gotten to put it into play, we'd have lethal next turn. I might have lethal next turn anyways, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. This will be lethal if we get to replenish this. I'm glad we didn't pay 8. We'd have lost the game. All right, next turn, it's our turn. Do you have another Force plus blue card? Oh, this gets back Opalescence. We don't need to do anything. Starfield of Nyx gets back Opalescence. Our combo deck is way cooler than yours, opponent. I don't know if you realize this, opponent, but our combo deck is way neater than yours. Oh, is my opponent not want to play Magic with me anymore? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Well, this is an Eidolon of Rhetoric matchup, right? Because it says they can't only play one spell. The Sphere of Resistance in. That was a beautiful thing. Like, as far as the list of beautiful things go, that was certainly towards the top of just, like, get Shrek'd by your own card. Hey, we are 1-1 in this league, Michael Klutz. Don't you put down my deck. My deck is sweet. Commune with the Gods is probably a little slow. Well, I guess it just, like, finds my stuff, right? What are we supposed to cut here? 10 enchantments will kill Doomwake Giant. I probably want the go fast here. Actually, I don't need the go fast, right? Because they're just going to put my things into play for me. Do we really need to go fast when they're going to put our things into play for us? Why isn't the Enchantress deck playing Hypergenesis? Asking the real questions. It's some random donation meme, Shannon. I think this hand's okay. It's got a cast out in it. This is a deck list that someone 5-0'd a league with. I'm gonna play Sprawl on one. Name White. And remember, because they're playing the Violent Outburst, since when can you run 4 Serra, 6 Charade, EDH, right? Asking the real hard-hitting questions. I misclicked and banned them. They were immediately unbanned. I was trying to shoot someone down, and chat moved, and we took some friendly fire on a sub. I fixed it immediately.
You know where the charger is for this? No battery?
I don't. Maybe in the garage. There's a drill case in the garage by this wall, but I don't know if there's a charger in it or not. You have a... Oh, we're just violent outbursting now? Sure. Hey! About to take a final, should be studying. Memes are better. FJed with the 2-month subscription. Thank you for the continued support and welcome back. I do appreciate it. Creatures you control have haste? What? They have another big scary? Please don't have another big scary. Trigger. That doesn't do it, right? They're gonna hit me for 12. But I get to... I still get to exile Emrakul, right? Oh no, this is worded the new way. Oh no! Oh no, they have Ashen Rider. Oh, and it goes active player, non-active player anyway, so that beats Oblivion Ring regardless. Alright, we got turn 2. It's cool. It's cool, NBD. Now it has the new wording. Even if it had the old wording, the way triggers work with active player, non-active player, it would work the way they want. Even if it was Oblivion Ring, it wouldn't have done what we wanted to do there. So opponent had the turn 2 through the cast out, which is unfortunate. Would you meme with the Hypergenesis deck? Almost certainly. You should just assume that, like, if you have a theoretical turn 2 combo kill in your deck, I'm willing to play it. It's just like, it's like a safe assumption, basically. And this hand's great, right? It's like really good. Any luck?
I found a second dead battery. Ask chat what's for dinner.
What are we getting for dinner, chat? Christy can never pick, so you all are definitely more decisive than her, right? That's not true. There's 300 of you. There's no way you're decisive. All right, so we do this. Wild growth this. And I think I just Serra Sanctum into Kruphix's Insight, right? Like get my 3 enchantments. Get Starfield, Oblivion Ring, Wild Growth. Your move. Hey, Jace with the 5 bits. Chinese food. See, Jace understands democracy, so apparently we're getting Chinese food.
Oh, we're voting with our bits.
We're voting with our bits, yep. Bidding war about dinner. Opponent has show and tell in their deck. Okay, so...
I don't think our town has Thai food. Several people said Thai. I'm pretty sure we don't have any Thai restaurants.
You're eating Papa John's? I feel so bad for you. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put Fertile Ground on here. Man, look how fertile this Plains is. Just like growing out of control. 100 bits on Stir Fry. Am I cycling this? I feel like I'm cycling this, right? I think I'm just passing here. I don't have any green mana. Chinese food. Make a straw poll, find out what to eat. My opponent must have a bunch of forces in their hand, right? Because they like kept a hand with only 1 land in it. What are bits? Bits are like donations. I don't have anything to do, and I don't really want to play this out. Nah, I'm a liar. Let's screw it. Let's try and get this in here. Wow, they don't have a force. Okay. Add another type of mana, sure. Well, I guess I'm just passing the turn here. Maybe I'm supposed to hold. I'm probably supposed to hold this for an Enchantress presence, actually, right? That way it can cantrip down the line for me. Yeah, I think I was supposed to hold that. They must have a Spirit Guide and can go for it here, right? Yeah, they were just waiting on a second land. Their hand must be insane, right? I wonder if they can kill us through 2 Oblivion Rings is the question. This is all I have, opponent. So they get to Nyx one of my 2 Oblivion Rings here. Oh, they're hitting my Starfield of Nyx, actually. Okay, that's interesting. I guess that makes sense. Alright, so probably dead here. Say foe? It's foe, right? Oh? No, they don't get to exile again. That's why I zoomed in on Ashen Rider. Ashen Rider's on dies. It's on dies. I checked it. I feel like we're probably going to lose this. I think I should have saved this in my hand from hitting Enchantress presence. Like, can almost certainly go off again here. God, this is an 8 Spirit Guide deck. This seems like my jam. Man, they need to shuffle the Hypergenesis back into their deck with these Emrakul triggers. What value? They get to play Chancellor of... Man, I need my opponent's deck list. I wish we could go on, like, Magic PvP tools and look up my opponent's deck list like we can do with Hex. Dear Watsy, please free the data so I can play more sweet decks that my opponents are playing. We do have an Eidolon, so we could draw exactly that, I guess. It's gonna be 1 turn too slow. Yep. We're playing the wrong ape deck here. Opponent's got literal apes in their deck. Not before I wanted to ask Paulo nicely, right? You can do things during the cleanup step if your opponent had triggers enter the stack during the cleanup step. 100 cheers for pizza from the Stinger MTG. Thank you for the bits. The American Gamer with the 2-month Twitch primary subscription. Thank you for sending your Amazon Fun Money again this way. I really do appreciate that. As always, subs and cheers are the best way you can support my content here. This hand's pretty slow. I think we have to mulligan any hands without acceleration. Mulligan, the Disciplined 7, mulligan into the Unkeepable 6. Never seen you play 8 Spirit Guides. I mean, the Summoner's packs are basically extra Spirit Guides, right? Easy redraw. the disciplined 7-card mulligan into the unkeepable 6/5/4. If there's anything that makes me appreciate Hex, it's mulliganing to 3 on Magic Online. It's one of the things where I really wish Magic Online had some digital only things like Hex is able to do. Just like not having to like play non-games where you mulligan to 3 is a real upside. Them's the beats. Sometimes you lose games or you don't get to make any choices. I'm just gonna pass the turn here. Savannah doesn't really give away what we're doing, so I just want to kind of find out what they're doing before I concede and move to the next game. It's looking like some kind of fair control deck. The Serra Sanctum doesn't make any mana anyway, so like we're not really losing anything by not playing it out. We're on a fact-finding mission now for this game. Just like what are we boarding and how? Pretty safe to assume they're on miracles, right? Which I concede at this point. Nah, this isn't gonna come down to clock. I mean, like, I'm not really, like, giving up information, right? Like, the cards I've played, like, haven't given away any more information than Savannah has, so... Okay, sweet. That's enough for me. Jace confirms what we likely already knew, but, like, we're here, so might as well, like, let them confirm it. I don't think we changed anything in this matchup. I guess the Eidolon of Rhetoric is probably fine. Yeah, let's do this actually. Let's do that. I'm a liar. Lotus Petals are medium. Bring in these two pieces of disruption. I won a game in Legacy off of 2 cards. It was during an invitational. I kept Loam Grove of the Burn Willows and drew a fetch land on turn 1 and dredged into a Punishing Fire and just demolished my opponent. It was fantastic. Yeah, this hand's a fine keep, right? To play Sylvan Library on 2. Maybe even Sphere of Resistance. I don't know. It depends on how the rest of this goes. Would love a land here. There was not a video of that match. It was off stream. Another Wild Growth. I think I want to just play this. Get this in under Spell Piercing Counterspell. It might be right to go this, but like just getting this down to like pay 8 next turn and draw 3 cards sounds great. And then hopefully we can pay 8, find a land, go Growth Sprawl on it, and then like play the Sphere of Resistance out. Please don't wear chair me. 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 God bless. God bless us, everyone. We're actually pretty soft to, what's it called with this deck, right? Terminus? Yeah, I think I'm in the market to keep all of these, right? Snap that off. Go get a Forest here. Go Wild Growth, Utopia Sprawl. Name white with this one. Sure. Love to use this. I'll put these on top, right? The guarantees 2 hits with this Kruphix's Insight. See what's on top of their deck. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have, like, kept Wild Growth and then, like, tried to Oblivion Ring this. I guess I could cast it out, too. I'm gonna put the Wild Growth on here. Hey, Murphbos with the 2-month resubscription. Thank you very much and welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. Counterbalance can't stop the memes. I hope not. The meme train is running. Dank memes can't melt steel beams. All right, so what are the odds my opponent left a thing on top? Ooh, that's pretty good. We're gonna go top here for now. Take this land. So this makes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can lead on Enchantress presence here, so I get to draw a card with this Oblivion Ring. Opponent doesn't want to play Magic anymore with me. Welcome to Thunderdome. This matchup's probably okay for us. I wonder if I want this Seal of Primordium. Probably not. Nah, let's just submit. Let's just submit. Thank you everyone for hanging out here tonight, and there's a lot of different things you could be doing, different people you could be watching. Thanks for choosing to spend your time here with us while we play this kind of sweet Enchantress deck. We started the day off with Grixis Shadow in Modern, so gotta close the day off with something a little bit sweeter than that. These have all been donation deck lists, so my viewers send in dollar bill arenas for us to play leagues with sweet decks that they're interested in seeing, or just decks that they're interested in seeing me play and get my feedback on. If you're interested in more information on how that works, you can go to bit.ly/Google Sellout and find out how to get your deck list on stream at some point in the future. Why would they create? They don't create hate cards like they used to. They don't create hate cards like they used to, Zach. It's symmetrical, it's totally fair. Exactly. This hand's great, right? I think so. I think in the Portent Miracles it actually seems pretty good. Let's play this, put Utopia Sprawl in here. I have this Serra Sanctum, so we're going to have plenty of white mana this game most likely, so I'm going to name green with this Utopia Sprawl. If this is counterbalance, I'm going to go ahead and stick Enchantress Presence this turn. Search for Azcant. Alright, still going to try and stick Enchantress Presence this turn. And again, just loading up on green. They sometimes have Blood Moon in their deck, but the way they're fetching, they probably don't. They also sometimes have Back to Basics, so those are things that I'm interested in playing around by fetching basics, since I have this Serra Sanctum to make plenty of white mana anyways. Or they have a way to destroy this here. Blood Moon and Search don't mix, that's true. But there's matchups where your Search isn't good that your Blood Moon is great. So you can also just like not flip your Search and have it just like basically be a pseudo scry one every turn. Remember, the flipping on Search is optional. You may. Do I want to play Opalescence out? That kind of lets my thing die to... Yeah, I'm not actually going to play Opalescence out. I'm going to play Kruphix's Insight here. Force pitching Verdict. Yep, it makes me weak to Verdict, that's for sure. Alright, so they get to flip their Search of Azcanta over. The question is, if they can't kill this Enchantress Presence, Search for Azcanta is going to have a hard time keeping up in the world of card advantage with Enchantress Presence. Yep. Okay. So they're gonna put this on top of my deck, and then they're gonna go ahead and predict it away. And then hopefully, hey, Sage Phoenix, I wish I could catch you live more often, but your YouTube is great also. Thank you for the continued support. I do appreciate that. Glad you get use out of the YouTubes. We're gonna have, I'm probably gonna do Wednesday evening this week as well, since, what's the word that I'm searching for? I am going to be out of town for the holiday stuff. Let's go ahead and get the Starfield of Nyx out here so I can bring Enchantress presence back to play. Maybe I'm supposed to... Yeah, I'm probably supposed to get a Plains or a Savannah there, because if they kill this, I actually can't cast these. Yeah, I think I was supposed to get a Savannah or a Plains there. Probably Savannah, because I want a lot of green, but I want to hedge having a second white for these Opalescences in my hand. Yep. Yeah, I think getting Savannah is fine, given their non-basic count. I was just kind of on autopilot. Hopefully they don't kill the Starfield. If they don't kill the Starfield, we're going to be in a great spot. If they have a way to take the Starfield out of commission, we're going to be in trouble. Like, if they have another Absent plus Predict here, we're going to need a live draw. Feels like an Absent, yep. So they just ran the same thing back. Oh, they're rearranging the top cards of my deck. That's funny. So they rearranged the top cards of my deck, so yeah, and like, now they get to just punish me for having fetched wrong. By punish, meaning I just can't play my cards. They have a Jace. Oh, they're gonna get to Fate Seal it to the bottom now? That's funny. Good line. Oh, Brainstorm. Okay, so they must have just have Counterspell. I think we've been buried here. I'm not sure we'd be much better off if I hadn't made mistakes. I think we'd be in trouble either way here. I guess we'd have pressure for the Jace if I hadn't messed up. Oh, they shuffled with Porton. Yeah, you're right. They can shuffle my deck. 10 out of 10. So I would have been able to have down an Opalescence last turn if I would have fetched correctly. The fact that they had 2 of their 3 unexpectedly absents kind of sucked. And now, like, between Jace and Azcanta, and Azcanta gets to clear Jace Brainstorms, which is kind of insane. I don't think so. I don't think we're anywhere near in this. Still think we're in it? Still think we're in it? Could you tell me what's common in Legacy decks, Bob and Cheese? Yeah, we have 2 Oblivion Rings and 2 Castouts in our deck. Opalescence is symmetrical! It's symmetrical! Holy crap! That's something. That is something. Alright, yep. And now we're gonna get buried. We're gonna lose anyways, but I want the world to know that that's funny, right? Like, that's just really funny. Nice Opalescence, idiot. Oh, Lord. Lordy. Man. Alright. This meme was interesting, but it was not terribly strong. Believe it or not, we lost to fast decks. We lost to that deck too, right? So what did we lose? We lost to Burn. I feel like we lost to... Oh, we lost to the Hypergenesis deck, right? Two meme for me. Womp womp womp. Went 1-3 just like Mengucci, yep. Give the last one away. Nah, I don't have it in me. We had someone at 03 take a win away from us when we were at 02 today, so I don't have. They took me out of my giving mood.